Good Tuesday morning. It's a beautiful day here in upstate New York. The nights and the mornings are getting kind of chilly, but the days are still like summer, so that's kind of nice. And today I have found a few more things that I wanted to document. The other day, before my daughter Rachel went home to Japan, we went to the Fly Creek cider mill, and they had a little map here of the county that it's in. It's in Otsego County, New York, and right here it shows where it is. So I'm going to make a pocket for this, and then I have all the little doodads and doodles that she made when she was here that I can use to decorate with. My husband went to a blues fest, and he got this little candy in his, I think it was Thai food, and it's got two little elephants on it. I don't know if you can tell. It's got a green mommy elephant and a white baby elephant, and I thought that was cute enough to put in my journal. I also found a couple of things left that are in Japanese writing, and this I think came in the fan package. In a previous video I showed you a fan that Rachel brought. A friend had given her to give to me, so that was in that. And then I just found this laying around the house. It must be a receipt that my daughter just dropped or something from Japan. It says calculation sheet, JPY yen amount, and then equivalent yen. Some of it's, oh, I know what this is. It says currency USD. This is when she had to change from yen to US dollars. That's what this is. So that's kind of cool. And I recently bought two mid-century modern chairs. And I don't know if you can see that. This is the drawing that was on the instructions. And it's called Vingley Lounge Accent Chairs. And it's been a while since I bought something new like that, so I wanted to document that. While my daughter was here, my daughter-in-law and I went to go see the Barbie movie, so I'm going to document that a different time, and really this is the only thing I thought to get from it. So I'm just going to find some pictures of the Barbie movie, like maybe the Barbie poster, and put that in. So let's get busy with this pocket, and I think I'm going to have to probably fold this down a little bit. I don't want it to be taller than my page. Alright, so I found this treat bag, and it pretty much covers this whole page. So I think I'm going to actually use this page for all of this stuff, and then I'm going to put this over here because it pretty much covers up the whole page, and I think that would look nice just like that, and I'll put that in there. And now I'm gonna roll my double-sided tape down so it gets stuck good and get that on there. And this is going to be a very simple layout. I am having difficulty figuring out what size journal I actually like. This one I feel like it's just too tall. It just barely makes it on my bookshelf. So I don't know if I'll make one. I don't know how tall it is, but I don't know if I'll make one this tall again. So that's there. And see how it looks. I do think I'm gonna just fold the bottom down a little bit, just to under the area where we were. If you don't know it, Fly Creek Cider Mill is just outside of Cooperstown, New York. So we went there and had a great time. My grandson Isaac came with us, and he's so cute. They have like a window in the floor. Well, they have a couple of windows in the floor where you can look down and watch the cider being pressed, the apples being pressed. And he was so they weren't actually pressing the cider that day, but he just loved that he was walking on a window. It's so cute. He's about 18 months old now, and I have had the privilege of babysitting him a couple times this summer, and we have just had a blast. It's so much fun having a little one around. Anyway, so now I'm going to actually, I do think I'm going to put some of these flowers and things on here. So let's see how that would look. This is kind of cute, but I think I'll try to cut that little bit of white off right there. Maybe I'll put that like that. And yeah, I think that's the only one I'm going to put on here. Possibly, maybe I'll put the rose at the top and this little cluster down here. These kind of look to me like thistles. So let's get that little bit cut off and get some glue on there, and that'll be it for this spread. I actually decided it would be easier just to color it and make it a little bit thicker stem. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yep. And I think that looks pretty good, so that's what we're gonna do with that. And get that pasted on. Ugh. Now I think I'm going to back up the receipts with some colored paper so they stand out a little better. So what'd I say? This one's going to go right here. Hopefully I have enough glue on that. Looks like I might need a little more. Yep. So how have you guys been doing? Are you getting ready for fall? I like to hang on to summer as long as possible. And I looked at the projected weather predictions, and it looks like it's going to be pretty warm all the way through October up here. So I'm pretty happy about that. We have a lot of birthdays in September and October, and I think we're going to combine them all at the end of September and have probably a last cookout. We're going to have a cookout barbecue on Labor Day, and then another one for the birthdays, and that's probably going to be the last cookout that we have, because by then it'll start, well, it starts, used to be, we had winter starting in mid-October up here, but now we go into November without it really being winter up. So that's probably due to global warming, but it is kind of nice. If it wasn't global warming, it would be kind of nice. Let's put it that way. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is just put this like this. And yeah, I think I'm just going to put this on here like that's the page. And that's it. I'm just going to do that. And we'll put that like that. And that's all I'm going to do for this, I think. I'm just going to use some glue. And if I can get it to come out of my bottle. See, there's the instructions on the back. My husband or son usually puts all these together when we order furniture. Not me. I cannot understand picture directions. And I hate reading directions. I don't think I'm alone in that. I think most people hate reading directions. So that's going there. And although my son, he started going to school for electrical engineering, and then he changed it to computer engineering, whatever that is, and he loves reading instructions. So we're going to put this right down here, and we're going to call that spread done. These are just quick, easy spreads to document things that are going on in life. And now I'll use this page for these things And I am going to put backers behind them. And yeah, I can only tell that's right side up now because it says C14 and then it has a website there. So that's going to go like that. And then we'll put this here and a bunch of flowers, and we're going to call that spread done. I need to get some backers for that though. Alright, so I decided to just go ahead and use these colored index cards, so I'm just going to put that on there like that. And this one on here, and I'll cut it down, probably like that. And then I'm just going to, I don't know, I think I will put that on there too. So, we'll get this done. And we'll put this on. Well, what have you guys been up to? Summer's just about over. School's started in a lot of places, but where we live it never starts until after Labor Day. So that's kind of nice. So this is going to go right like this. And then we'll glue that down. And yeah, let's roll those. And sorry, I can never get away from bumping my camera. Alright. Get this on. That's working. I keep finding all these little sort of memento type things that I want to document. And then I'll put this over here. You might hear my husband outside banging on stuff. He's still working on our bathroom a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to glue these. I guess this is like a receipt of her money exchange. It took her almost, I would say between 36 and 48 hours to get back home with, because of layovers and things. So I was starting to get a little worried because I thought it was going to take 24 hours, but it's all flying time. It would have been about 24 hours, but there's layovers, I guess, everywhere. So it took a lot longer for her to get home this time. Let's just cut that down like that, and we'll glue these on. One of the things that we've done since my daughter went back to Japan was go to the zoo with our 3 grandchildren that lived nearby, and that was really fun. They're so, they're so young that it was all such a brand new experience to them. It was the Ross Park Zoo in Binghamton, and they have a really neat thing going on with these fabric, like sculptures of different animals, and I think I took some pictures that were just the sculptures, and I'll do them in my next spread, because they're so beautiful. And then they're going to be lighting them up at night, so we're going to go back when they start lighting them up at night. So here's that, and let's just maybe, I don't know, that kind of looks nice with the green elephants. I think I'll just go ahead and put those like that. Of course, the gluing part is going to be a little difficult. It's always kind of hard to glue little tiny fussy cutting stems and leaves, but we'll do our best. And alright, that's sticking down good everywhere. Now let's do this one. Both my daughter and daughter-in-law are teachers. My daughter-in-law is a 4th grade teacher, and my daughter is a teacher. She's like an teacher of English as a second language for the school district. And they're getting ready to go back to school. My daughter just had a baby in April, so he has been pretty much home with mom or dad since he was born. Now he's going to be going to daycare. I wish I lived close enough to help babysit, but I just don't. They live about an hour or so away, so I can't really rush over there to babysit early enough in the morning. But I can with my grandson that lives just a few blocks away, so that's nice. His other grandma babysits him, and she has since, he was born 2 days a week. Well, not since he was born, but since she went back to school. And I'm going to be the substitute, because now I have my days free. Before I had my daughter Bethany here all the time, but she's not here all the time anymore. So she's doing her activities, and she actually found a house to move into, so she's been living at her new house and just absolutely loving it. She's got friends, and she's got activities to do, and she calls me 3 times a week, and she comes home once a week, maybe more. But we don't call it coming home. We say you're coming to our house to visit, just like all your brothers and sisters, come and visit us. And then you're going to go back to your house. So look at that. The glue, I forgot the glue from the other side of this paper. The index card is affecting my receipt, and I hope that's all. I forgot it does that right through other papers. I should have used my tape for that. But anyway, that's it for this spread. Just more mementos that I found laying around. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for supporting this channel, and I hope you'll be back. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you again next time, and I hope you are doing well, that you're happy and you're healthy, and we'll see you again next video. Bye bye.